We are live once again at LAX today. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are watching the fastest growing live stream here at the Los Angeles International Airport. Why is our channel the fastest growing? Well, it's because we give you the views that you love, and we go all over this airport to do that. So today we're at a spot that a lot of you will recognize, a familiar place, but check out our other videos online already on our AirshowTeam YouTube channel, AirshowTeamTV. So let's get started. We've got a British Airways taxiing, but our first large takeoff is going to be a triple. So please subscribe, hit that notification bell, tap on, and then give it a thumbs up, will you? Sit back and enjoy the stream today. Hey Lags, how you doing today? Thanks for tuning in. All right, glad you got to make it over to an air show. Which one did you go to? Hi Sally. So you were up at Oshkosh. Ooh, there goes the KLM. Correction. All right, let's take a look here. Everything that's going on, get ourselves situated. I'm opening up the Flight Radar 24 app if you want to go ahead and open that up as well. That was the KLM 787-10 Dreamliner that went rolling by. So I was correct on that one. All right. We got lots of great planes in store for you today. We are here giving you a familiar view because I know we change it up a lot on our channel, and I want to just let everybody have a view that they're used to, but we're going to show it to you in a different way. How's that sound? That was KLM Flight 603, just got in after a 10-hour and 50-minute flight. Wow. Next departure is going to be DHL. It's down at the end of the runway, it looks like. 777F. It's operated by Qatar Air. We see the Qatar 747s, the cargo's over here a lot. We're on the south side of the airport today, so as you open up your Flight Radar 24, be sure to open up and make sure you're tracking the south side. It's a little adjustment for me because I'm usually on the north side, but you see the Japan Airlines there, next to that the Emirates, Qantas next to that, and then the Lufthansa down the end. lot of arrivals and departures. Things start to always pick up here in the afternoon at LAX. So we're going to have a lot of great action for you. So glad you tuned in. You're watching AirshowTeamTV live here, Los Angeles International Airport. Another beautiful day at LAX, and we are having a great time. There goes the DHL. 777F, cargo jet. And that one's up into the clouds. Here's the Austrian Airlines taxiing. This is this is a 777-200ER. This is Austrian Airlines flight 82, going to be headed to Vienna, taxiing down now for a departure. Temperature here where I am is 73 degrees right now. It's about 8 degrees cooler than it usually is. And right now the air quality is good. It's at a 36. You can see we've got some mountain views in the back there as this Austrian crosses by. You'll be able to see those. Winds today, 10 miles an hour, gusting to 15. Just a beautiful day for plane spotting. Can you guys hear me okay? Is the sound okay? There's a lot of wind here. I want to make sure the volume is good. Sound is good. All right, our friend from Turkey is back. I'm sorry I forgot your name. It's been a few days since I've had you in our stream. What's your first name again? Very cool jet lags. I've only seen the blimps from a distance. Would love to take a ride on them sometime. I think it would be cool to live stream that for you guys. Next arrival is just low in the horizon there. It's already down now. We'll see it peek through. So clear today, we can actually get a good glimpse of a Southwest coming in on the far side. And an American flying out right here close to us. There's the American that just landed. Havoc, HAVAC, are you still in the stream? From Turkey? Are you watching from Turkey there still? We can even get a view of the A380 coming in on the far side. How about that? Once our close-up camera has got everything functioning, including the audio, we'll have some even closer views when we're on this side. This is the Lufthansa A380 with American going out at the same time. This is the Lufthansa A380 800 coming in from Munich, flight 452, arriving now after almost 11 and a half hours in the sky. Beautiful. And then we will see it slide right through. We'll see it roll right through there. There it comes. An Austrian taking off. Somebody's not happy about the planes. Let's take a look at this Dreamliner coming in here. Comes the tail. I know the rest of the plane's attached. Gonna pop through here. Meanwhile, Southwest coming in on the far side. There it is. It's a north. Flags when these aircraft depart for their destination, they have enough fuel on board and some extra to get to where they're going. That's why if an aircraft has an issue on takeoff, depending on the severity of the issue, they sometimes have to dump fuel before they come back and make their emergency landing. That Delta flight that had the emergency last week, I think it was last week or the week before, Delta 767 here from Los Angeles. In fact, it was filmed from this very spot where we're in. They had engine 1 flame shooting out of engine 1 shortly after takeoff. Had to declare an emergency and come back around. They did not dump fuel. They were able to apparently extinguish the fire by using both canisters of the fire suppression, two canisters in the fire suppression system that's built into that aircraft. So, take a look across the way here. That's why oftentimes you'll hear me say this is a 200ER or a 300ER aircraft. That ER stands for extended range, and that signifies that they can go further than the regular aircraft of that designation, and they've got to carry enough fuel with them. No place to stop when you're flying over an ocean. Comes that Lufthansa A380 around to find a space. If you're enjoying the stream, I sure do hope you appreciate it, and I appreciate it if you tap that thumbs up button, and hope that you like what you see today. I enjoy watching planes. If you do too, You're on the right channel. This is the place to be. We're the fastest growing aviation channel here at LAX on YouTube. And they got that Norse in, and we got a Norse going out, it looks like. Let's see. There it goes. Qatar Airlines. And this is the Norse that just landed, taxiing now. Straighten out the tripod, give you the best view here. Yeah, the KC-135s and the KC-46, those are for military aircraft only. They do the mid-air refuelings of military aircraft. Hi, welcome in. Thanks for watching us today from Smyrna, Tennessee. Where is everybody watching from? See the Lufthansa A380 there still. We're looking for a parking spot. just looking up what planes we have coming in next. If you want to also look, you can look at Flight Radar 24. That's a free app to download. You can actually use it for plane spotting at any airport, from the smallest to the biggest. And everywhere in between, actually. If you get the upgraded version like I have, the gold version, you can also use the VR function. So like if you see a plane flying by, you can open up the camera on your phone, point it up to the sky, and the app will identify the plane for you in that area. And that's into the clouds. We've got one arriving on our side here. There it is. And there's another floating in on the north side as well. If you just joined us, thank you so much for tuning in. We are glad that YouTube thinks our stream is so good that it's showing it to a lot of folks. We have a lot of new subscribers. Appreciate you all so very, very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
See Hawaiian Airlines coming in on the far side. I want to invite you guys to support our channel so that we can continue these live streams coming your way from LAX and at airports around the country, and soon airports around the world. It's going to be exciting, you guys. So one of the best ways that you can support our channel is by just tapping on that button down in the bottom corner there. It looks like a dollar sign. In the US, in your country, it might look like whatever currency is in your land. We invite you to tap on that, engage with our super chats, super stickers. Start at 99 cents, and it helps our channel. Help us help you enjoy the stream more. We also have memberships with members and content. Those start at just $4.99 US dollars. We'd love to have your support. But of course, watching and enjoying is free. I am doing this because I love planes. I love aircraft. I'm actually the director of an aviation television streaming series that's here on our channel. And I've written a cover story for Smithsonian Air Space magazine. I've streaming. My first live stream at an air show was 10 years ago. So ahead of the curve and bringing aviation to the forefront and onto social media and producing quality work, whatever medium I work in. So my goal now is to give you the best view possible out here at LAX, and I've done it from multiple locations here at this airport. In fact, some that nobody has streamed from before. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Be sure to tap all in your choices on the notifications. Because some people have been telling us they hit the notification button, but they haven't received anything yet. So Alaska Airlines up and away. Again, if you want to follow along with where these planes are headed or arriving from, you can do that on the Flight Radar 24 app. Just type in LAX, and then you can use the map view, which is probably the easiest for what we're doing. You can do arrivals or departures. I think you can see the aircraft that are on the ground as well. I think there's a ground map too. So the location that I'm at today is called Imperial Hill. This is on the south side. If you're looking on a Google map, it's called Clutter's Park, named after a councilman here in El Segundo who worked hard to protect his town from encroachment by the airport. There's a lot of noise and traffic associated with airports, and Mr. Clutter wanted to protect the quality of life here in El Segundo. Yesterday I was over at Plane Heaven Hill, broadcasting from the north side. That's the closest view you can get without a boarding pass. I'll be back over there again. I also broadcast very close up and kind of underneath the planes as they land, which is the most thrilling view you can have. And that's at In-N-Out Burger. But I've been all around this airport. I even live streamed from the beach. These aircraft, when they take off, they are taking off right over the beach and go out over the Pacific Ocean. Our next arrival's coming in there. Alaska's taxiing out. There it is.
Die landen auch ganz hinten, da gibt's Schlangen.
Hey guys, sorry about that. I've been missing the whole chat apparently because that YouTube glitch again. So if I haven't welcomed you, I'm not ignoring you. I just haven't seen the messages. The Hawaiian Airlines that landed just a few minutes ago. That was the China Cargo Airlines 777F. Headed to Shanghai. Driving on the far side is Delta Flight 767. And that is a 767. 300 ER. Looks like Lufthansa is circling around for a parking space. We can see the Star Alliance just pulling in there. Ooh, tucked back behind. You see where the Lufthansa is? And then there's like a part of a building, and then on the other side of that, there's an Air New Zealand black livery. Ooh, I can't wait to see that when that gets ready to leave. Ooh, that is a sharp-looking plane, all black with some insignia on the tail. Very cool. Here comes another A380. Let me get you turned around. Correction. This looks like an A350. And they're on the far side. It's really a little tougher to tell what the aircraft is. A350 900 series coming in on the far side. They must have heard me. The Air New Zealand just started to push back in the all black livery. Wait till you see this, guys. And here's that China Air Cargo. Get a look at that, but check the Air New Zealand before it leaves. There it is. We'll get it again when it turns. Now we got you a closer look. For some reason, there we go. Air China Cargo 747. That just got here from Anchorage. So on the right is the Air New Zealand all black livery taxiing. Looks like it's going to go out for a north side departure. Sadness. Well, we'll see it next time. Always another chance, right? There it is. Now you're getting a good look at it. It's the Air New Zealand all black livery. Beautiful jet. If that's your first time seeing the Air New Zealand all black livery, please give that jet a thumbs up. If you already used your thumbs up, then how about some heart emojis for that jet? All right, let's get you turned around for another one here. look at this. Saudi Airlines. Saudi Airlines was that last arrival. That's a Boeing 777 300ER. We're going to see it pop out from that building there. That just arrived from Jeddah. Saudi Flight 41. Again, that's the 777. A 15-hour, 37-minute flight. If you're on that flight, welcome to Los Angeles. If that's a new airline for you, go ahead and tap that thumbs up. Hit that emoji button. Here goes the Atlas. See the size comparison there between the 777 and the E175. Southwest landing on the far side. And that looks like the Lufthansa A340. Hang on. No, that looks like the A380 getting a parking space. Yep, that's the A380 finally getting a parking spot. Well, those folks were waiting for a while on that. forget, if anyone comes into the chat claiming to be a pilot, we need to handle that appropriately and right away, okay? I'm gonna have to delete that right at the start of the stream. You'll notice that was said. Unfortunately, we've had folks coming into our chat and impersonating pilots. If anyone does that, they do get banned. Right at the start, capital HAVAC. Virgin Atlantic taking off on the far side. Hey Ryan, welcome back. How was Oshkosh? Yeah, unfortunately I didn't make it up to Oshkosh this year. Maybe next year. We shall see. Beautiful Tahiti Nui. And we're going to be seeing a Southside departure here on the British Airways. Ah, Ryan, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, we're both disappointed then. I'm so sorry to hear y'all got sick up there. Well, hopefully we'll meet you up there next year. How's that sound? British Airways taxiing down for Southside departure. Southwest on their way in for Northside arrival. And JetBlue taking off here for you. The vape over the wings now. Fair bit of humidity in the air. We might get to see some takeoff rainbows today. Last week we had some amazing views of the sun turning that vape into with a prism effect of all these rainbow colors. Over at 380 row there we're looking now. We've got the Emirates 380, the Qantas 380. And the Lufthansa. Comes our next departure. Disappeared into the clouds. Yep, LAX, just a different side than we were on last time. Looks like Air France departing on the far side, 777. Hi, Matt. Yes, indeed. Another fun day at LAX. See a JetBlue hanging out over there. Ooh, take a look at this one. Lufthansa 747. You can see downtown Los Angeles in the background there. GTLA. I'm out here today wearing my AirshowTeamTV shirt. I hope you guys check out our merch and treat yourself to something special from our shop. Hi Eric, hello Triggs, Mahi, hi. Gonna try and get caught up here on greeting everybody. It is so busy here. Volaris jet with those magenta engine cowling covers. Yes, a Virgin Atlantic just left for London. We got that on camera. Remember, if you just joined in the middle and missed anything, you can always go back. All of our streams post immediately afterwards to our YouTube channel. And you can always go back and watch everything. If I stop talking mid-sentence, it's just the track lane for you guys. Above the clouds. Qantas A380 pushing back and heading out now for north side departure. Our next arrival here on the south is going to be from San Jose del, hang on, wait for it, San Jose del Cabo. That's an Alaska Airlines coming in, flight 1343, 737-900 ER. Oh yeah, a lot of 380s. If you like 380s, we had at least 5 or 6 of them on our stream yesterday. So we started the stream with an A380 yesterday. Air Canada. Yes, the A380s are massive. We've got multiple A380s here in the row. We've got the Qantas, Lufthansa, and the Emirates all right there. They're so big we can even get a good view of them coming in on the far side here, on the south side. That one headed up to British Airways, and on the north side had a takeoff at almost the same time. Where'd it go? There it is. That was the north side takeoff. Here's the Qantas getting turned around. You notice there's a tug pulling that. Frontier just arrived on the far side. Welcome everybody, thanks for tuning in. We're live here at LAX today. Appreciate you guys watching. Hi Kenneth, welcome back. If you're enjoying the stream, please let me know, either in the chat or by hitting that thumbs up button. I do have our subscribers only chat mode on right now, so if you'd like to join us in the chat, all you have to do is tap that subscribe button. It's free. And then wait 5 minutes and join us in the chat. We'd love to hear what you think of these airplanes. American E-Jet that just American Eagle, SkyWest. Floating in on the south side here. This is the Air France 777-300ER arriving from Paris, Charles de Gaulle Airport, where it left 11 hours and 7 minutes ago. Air France Flight 24. Hello, Glory. Singapore Airlines does fly in and out of Los Angeles International Airport. The best way to tell if there's one arriving or departing that I might be able to get on camera for you is if you go on the Flight Radar 24 app. It's free to download. Type in LAX and then you can search by airline. Just type into the search bar. Air France. Air France 777-300ER. Got the Air Tahiti Nui taking off on the other, or ITA taking off on the other side. ITA, Italian Airways.
The A380 is here. So good. Just wait till you see it.
The ITA flight usually heads off to Rome. We see that in here daily. Let's get a nice look at this Air France as it taxis. Very large aircraft. Look at the size of those engines. Again, that's a 777, Boeing 777-300ER. Flight 24 just arrived.
Just wait till you see this. It's the same thing.
Glory, you're very welcome. It's possible to toggle back and forth between two apps. Or if you have access to a desktop, you can, to a laptop or a desktop computer, you can just go to flightradar24.com. The website's free as well. Next arrival on our side is going to coming in from Chicago, United Airlines Flight 1363, an Airbus 321neo. Funding the channel, because the channel needs your support, is easy. Just tap on that $sign or that sign for whatever your monetary currency is in your country, and you can purchase starting at just 99 cents a super chat or a super sticker. That does help the channel. I'm going to go back and try to get caught up on some messages that I missed here. Let me know if you're trying to do one of those purchases and you encounter any difficulty with doing that. Hi, Andre. Sorry I missed you coming in. I was probably tracking a plane. Eric, hello. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. Tornado warnings there. Oh boy, Ryan, be careful. There goes the Avianca on the far side. Taking off.
It's probably the same one as
Glory, thank you so much. 1,000 super sticker. And what currency is that? Is that yen? Thank you so much, Glory, for supporting the channel. Appreciate it very much. Your support makes these streams possible. That is cool. That is, I love the sticker. That is so energetic. Look at that. Love the sticker, and thank you so much for supporting the channel that you enjoy. I think that's the first time we have had that currency. Thank you so much. Are you watching from the Philippines, Glory? Looks like the Korean Airlines coming in on the far side. That's the Korean Air A380 800s right there. So big we can see it from here. Cyan, thank you. Is that 1,000 rupees? Thank you so much for your thoughtful support of our channel. You are the first one to support our channel from India. Thank you so much. And that Korean Air A380 is going to come over here and park, no doubt, in this area. But first, it's going to roll right by that opening. There it is. Oh, check this out. You can see the shadow of the plane on the clouds below. Very cool. Andre with a $5 super sticker. I like that one too. I like these super stickers. They make me smile. Thank you, Andre. $5 super sticker. They brighten my day. And not just because you're making the contribution to the channel, but also they're just fun to look at. They amuse me. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for that support. Appreciate it. All right, next arrival on our side is going to be a Korean Air Cargo 747. It is so big, we can see it already. Whoops, we'll stop there for a second. That's the arrival on the north side. And we'll go around to here. That's going to be the 747 that's coming in. Korean Air Cargo 747 arriving from Anchorage. This is a Boeing 747 8B5F. So a 747-800 series, basically. Flight 9203. Been in the air 4 hours, 43 minutes. We're going to get to see it stroll right past us here. So big, I gotta zoom back to get it all in the picture. Oh, it's gonna turn right in front of us here, you guys. D2, thanks so much for letting me know that. I need to know about those blips and make the experience better for you. So after this Korean Air goes past, whoops, I want to show you another Korean Air. We got two to look at. There's the Korean Air A380 that just came in. And we've got the Korean Air Cargo that just arrived. Singapore Airlines. LATAM tacking now for a north side or a south side departure. Whoops. Guys, if you ever notice anything with the stream, even if it's just blips, please let me know right away. There's your Aeromexico for you. Don't remember seeing that flare, that red flare on the side. That might be a new livery for them. Look at all that vape. We might get to see some prism effects here soon on the vape, guys, as the sun dips lower. There goes the tail end of the 747 cargo. Alaska Airlines taxiing up. Busy air. I was trying to look up some statistics today for you guys. Had a little trouble finding the most recent statistics on there. But Andre, if you're still in the chat, maybe you can help us out. You're always really good at finding the facts for us online. I was looking to see how many arrivals and departures LAX processes per hour. So in other words, how many planes coming in and out of LAX per hour? That was the Iberia flight from Madrid that just landed. We should see it go through there. Andre, do you think you might be able to find some statistics on how many flights go in and out of LAX per hour? So that's arrivals and departures per hour here at LAX. There's Copa Airways. There's some vape happening on that too. That LATAM was pretty to see. LATAM, Latin American Airline. All right, so we've got a little discrepancy here in the numbers that I'm seeing. Matt's saying 133 to 143. Matt, what's your source on that? And then Andre's saying about half that. So is that, Andre, when you typed in 65 arrivals and departures, are you talking 65 arrivals and 65 departures? Because then the numbers would work out together. About 130. Up to 1,500 landings and takeoffs in a 24-hour period. There goes one now. All right, you guys, that plane that just took off from the far side that you just saw, that was a special plane. This is my first time seeing it here today. That was the Lynn Air Cargo Flight 405. That is a Lockheed 382G Hercules. Propeller, 4 propellers on that aircraft. That aircraft was 40 years old. I believe that's a former military aircraft. I'd have to do a little more research on that. But yeah, I thought I heard some propellers. I thought I heard a military plane taking off on the far side, and that's what it was. All right, you guys. I'm going to try and get caught up on the chat here. If I ever don't get right back to you on, with a question, it's just because I'm busy, or with an answer rather, because I'm busy tracking planes here. Glory asks, which is the best airlines? I think top 5 airlines according to me. I don't really get into making those kind of evaluations. There are a lot of professional companies and surveys that do that kind of work and publish their findings as to what the top airlines are. So the best airlines, I'm going to give you a very general answer. There's a Swiss Air coming in on the far side. Hopefully we'll get a look at it here. The very best airlines are the ones that get the passengers where they're going on time and safely. That's a very generic answer, but it's the truth. All right, let's see where else we are here. Mahi asked, 747 only cargo, no passenger jets. We had a 747 passenger jet on the screen here just a few minutes probably before you turned in, Mahi. That was the Korean Air 747. I'm sorry. I think we had the Lufthansa on. Maybe both. It all blurs together after a while, guys. Let's get a look at this Iberia. Just landed on the north side, coming around to give us a good look. Yes, the C-130 Hercules. So I think there's closer to 70 to 80 departures in an hour here at LAX. That was the most recent info I found. But that was a couple years old, so there could be more now. It should be on the LAX website if somebody wants to look there. Keep that Iberia plane in the frame there. Is big. That's the Iberia A350 900 series. Just got in from Madrid. Flight 3. Thanks you guys for looking that up, doing a little research. Thanks so much for tuning in today. If you just joined us, my name's Lynn. I'm with AirshowTeamTV, the fastest growing LAX streaming channel on YouTube. You can tell from its high profile and elongated fuselage, that's a 757. Very popular aircraft with United Airlines. You'll notice here on the south side, we do get to see lots of American and lots of United. Oh, there's the vape. Did you see it? Could you tell if it had color in it? Be watching for that prism effect. It is so cool to see that, you guys. We saw it last week. Hopefully we'll get to see it again. right, you guys, we're lagging a little bit behind on the likes here, guys. I do like to see at least 75 likes by this point. So if you guys could help with that, I'd sure appreciate it. And we get it up to 75, so we need 29 more. 29 more likes. Got one coming in over there. Looks like American. And then we've got one just coming in here. Let me give you a tour of this side of the airport. That's the United Terminal over there. That is on, let's see, south. That's on the east side of the airport. Swiss making a turn. So Oshkosh ended, the EAA AirVenture ended. They had a record-breaking attendance up at Oshkosh this year. If you didn't make it this year, plan on next year. Start planning now and make your reservations now, because people do it a year in advance up there. Swiss Air and then Volaris crossing. I am really so glad that you all tuned in tonight. Otherwise, I'd just be out here standing on a hill by myself looking at planes. And that's fun. But it's even more fun with y'all in the chat. Thanks so much. Swiss Air got a parking spot. Southwest on this side. We don't see as many Southwest over here. All right, we're at 50 likes. That's where we're supposed to be 37 minutes ago. Thank you, guys. Is the signal better now, or is it still lagging? Is it still glitching or lagging or anything? When I pan the camera, you should see it very smooth. It shouldn't be glitching. I think we're going to get two in one shot here. Nope. Come back for the second one. There it is. Knew there was a plane out there somewhere. Guys, once again, I haven't been able to see all the messages in the chat. YouTube notified me that they're having a glitch going on with that. So if I haven't acknowledged you coming into the stream, apologies. Goes Spirit. Watch for the vape now, guys. Watch for the rainbow vape. Didn't get to see it on that one, but maybe the next one we will. Southwest going to quickly cross the street after looking both ways and getting clearance from the tower, of course. See who's taken off on the far side. Hi Matthew, welcome back. Matthew's Aviation, hello. I am making my way through the chat here, you guys. ATL is Atlanta Airport. Yeah, always let me know right away, okay guys, if there's any glitches, any jumps, anything. Because I can do things to help improve it if I know about it, but I don't know about it because I only see the monitor. I don't see what you're seeing on the actual stream. So thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Technology, and with you know, 70, 80 planes coming at me in about an hour, plus, you know, everything else going on here. It's a lot to do all at once. Stirs and walks. Glad you're enjoying it. Welcome back. Yes, bright yellow banana plane. Spirit Airlines, the bright yellow plane we saw, people call them bananas. Flying bananas. Here goes the Viva Airways. Again, if you want to follow along, know where these aircraft are headed, open up Flight Radar 24, type in LAX. Gamer Guy, you're back. Welcome in. There's the Spirit. On your way in, don't forget. And if you've already been in the stream for a while and you're just enjoying the time here with us watching airplanes at LAX, we sure appreciate it if you'd let me know that by just tapping that thumbs up button. Wasn't somebody waiting for Qatar? There's the Qatar right there. Just looking up a few things, you guys. Got an arrival on the north side there. Good look at that Austrian Airways right now. With Emirates out of the way, Emirates is right there, going to be taxiing over for a north side departure, most likely. thought you had a plane going backwards on your flight radar? Well, we'd call that moonwalking, I think. Sometimes I have them doing pirouettes. Hey guys, we're only at 55. Can we get 20 more likes, please? 20 more likes. Come on, we are running way behind. You guys aren't doing as well as some of my other viewing audiences. We usually have at least 100 likes by the time we get to the 2-hour mark. So come on, guys. I know you can do it. Southwest coming in, far side. All those houses on the hill in the back. And let's get another look. There's the 747. Excuse me, A380. They had two come in at the same time. That's the A380. The cargo is down on the right side of the cargo area. Mahi, you're very welcome. I'll give you another look at that Qatar here. It's getting pushed back. Yes, indeed, that is the A350. Qatar Airlines. All right, I just dropped a link into the chat for you guys. For those of you who don't want to do a super chat or super sticker option, maybe you could consider using our secure PayPal link. I just dropped that into the chat. Any amount, a one-time gift is fine. We definitely need your support and appreciate it very much. Couple of A380s there for you. We're up to 57 on my view. You guys could keep it coming, keep it coming. Matt, that was like a dad joke. This is the Asiana A380 just landed on the north side. Turn that down. Hey California, welcome in. tape over those wings. Get your last look at that Korean Air 380, because Asiana is going to take that parking spot, blocking our view here. All right, you guys, so far this stream we have had 2 amazing viewers who have contributed in funds to support this channel. That's a great way to show appreciation and thank you. Please, if you would also consider doing that, just tap on that dollar button down on the bottom right if you're in the US. If you're in another country, it's going to be the currency of your land. If you would just go ahead and be so kind as to tap that and make a donation. Clarify my language on that last thing I said, that I saw that plane coming. So it's not a donation, it is a payment if you'd like to make a payment in support of this channel. Hi Brandon, hi Megan, welcome in. I think that's the Finnair right there. We're going to see that Qatar take off right in front of us here in just a few minutes. Finnair is going to roll through that opening there. We'll see it come around. Glory, you're asking about this right here? Is that what you're asking me about, the smoke? So that's actually steam. Yep, that's actually sky shafts where they prepare some of the meals for on the planes, and that's a release of steam from the cooking process. Saw a United here plane a minute ago. There it is. All right, you guys, if you can afford $1, if you have $1 that you can donate to the channel, or there we go again, that you can support this channel with, at least $1. If you have more that you can support this channel with, we hope you do so. Because that's what keeps these streams happening, folks. Your support. We don't get any funds without your support. All right, Qatar Airways should be at the end of the runway by now. We're getting ready for that takeoff. If you absolutely, positively do not have $1 to spare, or you're under 18 and cannot purchase things on the website or on YouTube, that's okay, I understand. But if you can afford, please do so. Because it just helps you guys to have a better view and to have another stream to watch. Hi Bjorn, welcome back. We're out here on the south side today, getting a good look at some planes. Next departure is going to be the Qatar Airways A350 1000. Flight 44 Bravo heading to Doha. Real pretty plane. Our next arrival there, coming in right over that building. And that is United Airlines arriving from Denver, 737 MAX 9. Flight 564. Another arrival coming in, but we're going to follow the Qatar. That's the United flight that just arrived from Denver. And here goes our Qatar Airways flight to Doha. Beauty. Here's a good look at the Finnair for you, Matt, and everyone else on the chat. On the stream, I should say. All right, we're up to 60 likes. If you guys could get 40 more likes for me, I sure appreciate it. How about 5 in the next 3 minutes? Could we do that? Can we get 5 more likes in the next 3 minutes, please? Matt, they don't actually turn around in the ocean, but over the ocean, yes. Air Tahiti Nui taxiing out now. Going to be going over for a north side departure. Now remember, all these planes that we see heading over for a north side departure, excuse me, that's the KLM taxiing out now for a north side departure. You get all these blue planes confused from a distance. That's the KLM 787-10 Dreamliner heading for north side. But remember, there's the Air Tahiti Nui. Now remember, if I say it's headed over to a north side departure now, it means we just had it on the stream yesterday. So remember, all of our streams post to the channel once they end, and you can go back and watch them. Do you see the shadow of the plane falling on the clouds? I think that's cool. Well, I'm such an AV geek, what can I say? Andre typed in, KLM is the oldest commercial airliner. That's awesome. Thanks, Andre, for that. I think, didn't we see the KLM 100th anniversary livery on the show last week? One of the streams had that in. I'll have to look for that. If anybody sees it on the streams, if you go back and watch from last week and see that, message me with the timestamp. Speaking of messaging, hey, be sure to follow us on Facebook as well. So we have two Facebook pages, AirshowTeam and AirshowTeam Red 620. Please follow both. We post different content on there, stuff that you are just going to love, don't want to miss. And a lot of times I will give a heads up on there that I'm going to be live at a certain time on a certain day. So if you prefer to not have such a random notice or no notice at all, be sure to follow us on Facebook, AirshowTeam and AirshowTeam Red 620. A380 taken off on the other side, Megan says. Did I miss it? The Emirates A380 heading off. Oh, but I like the look of that Air Tahiti Nui. I'll come back around if I see the Emirates coming. All right, the Emirates is just starting its run up the runway. In the meantime, we have EVA Air making its way in on the north side. That's the 777, 300ER, EVA Air coming in from Taipei. And there goes the Emirates A380, headed to Dubai. A380 up and away. We still got plenty of them left though. And there's the Finn Air. And British Airways taxiing up for us outside departure. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream today. If you just joined us, welcome. My name's Lynn. I'm director of the Aviation series AirshowTeam Red 620 and an aviation writer, and just love planes. What can I say? I live stream air shows. I live stream from military bases. And of course, I'm a regular streamer on an almost daily basis here at LAX. Hi, Megan. Thanks for your willingness to support the channel financially. You don't have to wait for me to go live again. You can actually, on any one of our videos that's already posted to the channel, you can do what's called a super thanks. On any one of our videos, down on the bottom right hand side, you'll see a button that says super thanks. That's a way that you can support us even when we're not on the air live streaming. Take a rest. You guys want me to stop streaming? Working on the hydration part. That's the hardest thing for me. But thank you, Mahi. Not going anywhere yet, guys. Don't leave. Another arrival coming in on the north side. Kind of see a little layer of more solid air today. A little smog line in the valley here. So Megan, to answer your question more directly, yes, I do plan to be live tomorrow. So please hit that subscribe button and then tap on the notifications bell and select all, because I don't usually advertise the streams and I do go live randomly. I'll look for a good series of planes coming in or out, and then get a good spot and bring you some live action here from LAX. So. The other choice, if you want to support the channel, there goes Air Tahiti Nui. Let's get this one up and away first. The other way to support the channel is through our PayPal link. So that's 24/7. You can support the channel through a secure PayPal link. You don't even have to have a PayPal account. That's cool. So that's the Eva Air that we're looking at right there. Just arrived on the north side. So the PayPal link is posted at the top of this chat, pinned at the top of the chat. We can drop it in again for you to make it easy. And you can make a transaction. You can do that with either a debit card, a credit card, or a bank account. It's all handled securely by PayPal. And we appreciate your support no matter how you make it happen, we've got a few different options for you, of course, but it all shows a generous and grateful heart when you reach into your pocket to support a channel like ours. I do appreciate it so very, very much. That Air Tahiti Nui is a beautiful aircraft, isn't it? Usually heads off to Papeete. I would love to go to Papeete on that plane. Thank you, Megan. Megan writes, love your streams. Keep the good work up. Appreciate it so much. Megan asks, have you seen an emergency landing? I saw a landing of a plane that had declared an emergency and diverted. This was when I was live streaming at a different airport at Salt Lake City. And it was a medical emergency, so they diverted and landed in Salt Lake City. That was not their scheduled destination. It was a medical emergency. It was an A350, and it turned out that it was actually a special livery too coming in. There's a story behind that too. Let me tell you in just a minute here. Landing now on the north side. What you're looking at is Air Premia, operated by Korean Air, Flight 103, coming in from Seoul, where it left 11 hours ago. It's going to roll right through the middle here. 787-9 Dreamliner. Goes to British Airways. That was the British Airways 777-300ER, headed to London. Going your way, Sally. Flight 28 on British Airways. That aircraft is 11 years old. Trip today to London is going to be from LAX 4,748 nautical miles. So last week it was in the last maybe 2 weeks that this has happened now. There was an emergency here, flames shooting out of the engine of a 767, a Delta Airlines flight. That was extinguished by the pilots, and they came back around for an emergency landing. And so back to the Salt Lake City story. So I think I had actually just ended the live stream. Yeah, I think that's what it was. And this aircraft was coming in, and it was the Delta Airlines 100th anniversary special livery. And it was the A350. Delta Airlines only has 2 of those special liveries, the A350 and the A321 Neo. And I learned afterwards that Salt Lake City does not usually have aircraft come in that size. So they couldn't even get the ramp up to the door. There was a gap between the ramp and the door. There goes a prop plane for you. Nice to mix it up a little bit here at LAX, see something different. Arriving now on the north side is going to be the French B. Coming in from Paris, this is an A350-900, French B Flight 93. Frontier taking off. French B gonna roll in here. If that's your first time seeing the French B airline, go ahead and hit that thumbs up or tap that emoji button. Send that plane some love. Star Alliance headed out on the other side. Now we usually play trivia during every episode, so I've got a trivia question for you. We'll get to that in just a minute here. I gotta pull it up. So all the time you'll see me saying with multiple different airlines that there is a Star Alliance livery, like I just did a minute ago. So today's the trivia question for now, it's not the only one, but we're just getting started with the trivia. So the question is, how many airlines make up the Star Alliance livery? Type your answer into the chat. Let's see who gets it first. No Googling. No Googling, you guys. Guesses are good. Google is bad. Do not Google the answer. You will be disqualified. And you will have a guilty conscience for doing it. All right, how many airlines make up the Star Alliance? Looks like the British Airways A380 on its way in. Oh, that's a beautiful shot right there. We'll see that British Airways 380 roll down the runway there. And it'll be back in a minute to get a parking place right in front of us. All right, let me get in the chat here and see if we've got any guesses on how many airlines make up the Star Alliance. And then we're going to talk a little bit more about, well, what is the Star Alliance? How many airlines comprise the Star Alliance? I'm all the time showing you guys Star Alliance special liveries. And I'm showing it to you on multiple airlines. So how many airlines make up the Star Alliance? No, I missed it. It's so small, I missed it. There it is. All right, so let me see if we got some guesses in here. Yep, 13-hour flight from Hong Kong. Kate is guessing 4. The question is, how many airlines make up the Star Alliance? Kate is guessing 4. Matt is guessing 5. Christopher says it's a cool shot. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Christopher. We're just talking about the Star Alliance. My first trivia question is, how many airlines make up the Star Alliance? Guessing is good. Google is bad. No Googling the answer. All right, is anybody else going to venture a guess here? All you got to do is pick a number. This isn't a hard one, guys. Just pick a number. Pick a number between 1 and 1,000,000. All right, so we have a 4 and 2 5s being guessed. Here's that United that just came in. All right, you guys, still trying to give you another minute to get an answer in here into the chat. Go ahead and type it in. Anthony's guessing 20. Nice, look at that Spirit. All right, you guys, last chance to get your guess in. Ready for the answer? All right. There are 26 member airlines currently, or excuse me, 25 currently, and ITA, which we saw depart earlier, is expected to join in 2026. So currently there are 25 member airlines that make up the Star Alliance livery. So what does that mean, the Star Alliance livery? Well, these are airlines that got together and they share like frequent flyer programs. Sometimes they share lounges at the airport. So it's a cooperative effort. To make connections around the world more streamlined for passengers. We might see some rainbows here on the wings, over the wings, in the vape. Start to get some color. So 25 currently, and ITA, that bright blue jet that we saw take off earlier, that airline is expected to join in 2026. See that Fiji jet on the far side? There's that white and black livery I think you were talking about. Air Canada. Get a look at that British Airways making a turn. Look at that gorgeous aircraft. United Holdings, Spirit Holdings, American on the Move. And another United headed out. Might get a glimpse of some rainbow colors in the vape over the wings. Starting to be that time of day here on the south side. Now everybody's crossing the street. Hi, William. Hello, Wolfgang. All right, so good supplemental follow-up question there. SAS and United. Hey guys, if you just came into the chat, welcome to the stream. Hello. Hope you enjoy our live stream today and hit that thumbs up on your way in. And also that you like what you see enough that you want to subscribe. There it is. Oh, we're going to be watching the next few departures for that special effect, that rainbow colors as the sunlight gets broken up by the vapor streaming off of the wings. Pretty cool to see that. So right across from us in this shot, we're looking at the tower here at LAX. If you want to listen to the tower and hear them interact with the pilots of the very aircraft that you're watching today on this stream, you can do that right at home, wherever you are. You can open up either the app or you can open the website if you have another device. It's liveatc.net. Once you go on liveatc.net, up in the upper left-hand corner, it says airport code. You just enter LAX, tap on the magnifying glass, and then it'll pull up about 10 different streams. A safe bet is to open up the one that has the most listeners on it. There's a KLX Final app that has north and south runways on it. I'm going to open that up now just to give you a listen so you can check that out, see what it sounds like. And again, this is not just LA specific. This is, you can use it at any airport that it's legal in your country. I can go anywhere in the US and listen. Southwest. Whoops. Departure on the far side. When you hear them say 25, those are the runways closest to us. 24 is on the other side. Our departure or arrival just came in there.
United 754. 754, thank you. They'll be traffic southeast of the southwest. Clear visual approach 24 right. Looking for traffic, cleared visual 24 right. 1754. Condor 2086, heavy roger.
Americans waiting for clearance to cross the runways.
Circuit center heavy, reduce speed to 210. Cathay Pacific 2084 heavy, descend and maintain 4,000 unrestricted.
We have Hawaiian Airlines taxiing up now.
Sky 5647, up 285. Thank you. 48 95, change my frequency 128.5. SoCal first goes 48,500, setting the environment 2. Cathay 2084 Heavy, reduced speed to 180. 18, Cathay 20.
Megan, are you still in the chat?
2086 Heavy, contact tower 120.95. 095, Condor 2086 Heavy, thank you, good day. Good day. Cathay 2084 Heavy, terminal setting 280, join 25 left localizer. 280, join the localizer to at your heart.
So Level Airlines, owned by Iberia, operated by Iberia.
Condor 2084 Heavy, you're 7 miles from GG. Just going to maintain 3,000 to your reception on the localizer. Provide 125.
Cade, this is Lynn, I'm the streamer. This is not AI, this is not, this is not a simulator, this is real life. These are real airplanes, and I am standing on a hill to show them to you. So it will not be possible to show you the view from the tower, because this is reality, Cade. This is a real airport, not a sim.
You're approaching Seal Beach. You cleared RNAV GPS runway 25. Cleared RNAV 55,
So what you hear is the ATC giving the pilots instructions, and the pilots are supposed to repeat the instructions back to make sure that they heard them clearly. Oh yeah, this looks like the blue Condor.
280, join the 25 left localizer, descend and maintain 3000. Traffic up your left, joining from the south tower, like your third visual approach, deep right. Alright, and yes, I have to check out that morning. Get to up to Turkish Airways.
Hey guys, don't know if you can still hear me or not. There we go. Battery died. We're back. Get a good look at the Condor Blue Sea livery. Hang on. Dealing with battery issues. Cathay Cargo just came in. Sorry for the bouncy picture, but we got it now. ABX Air. Get a nice look at this Cathay Cargo. Wow, was that fun to see that turn in front of us? Amazing. That will definitely be one of our highlights from today's stream. We've had two large 747 cargo jets turn right in front of us. Amazing view of those planes. All right, you guys, did you enjoy seeing that 747 up close like I did? What an amazing view we had. That's the second one today that turned right in front of us here on AirshowTeamTV. Just so exciting. We've seen lots of A380s. We've seen lots of great aircraft today so far. So thank you so much for tuning in. I want to show you something here real quick. Let's see. check out my AirshowTeamTV t-shirt. If you want to support this channel, the other way you can do is by going on to our merch, onto our store. You can get to that through our YouTube page, through our YouTube homepage, and just scroll down to the bottom for the merch store. So I'm going to wrap it up now, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. You have a great time wherever you are. Keep heading, and we'll see you tomorrow live here from LAX. Have a great night.